Before you whip out your wallet, let's take a moment to envision the space you're about to transform. Now, this lesson isn't just about setting the vibes or estimating the number of balloons you'll need for this project to fit beautifully into your space, although that's one of the main goals of this exercise. It's about so much more than that. This whole journey is about carving out a little space for yourself amidst the hustle of everyday life to reconnect with your creativity and take pride in what you can create with your own two hands. So often, you pour so much of your energy into creating beautiful memories for others that it's easy to forget to savor the joy of the moment for yourself. But today, this creative pursuit, this is about you, my friend. So close your eyes if you can, take a deep breath in and out, and let's mentally step into the space where your event will take place. I want you to flash forward to the big special day. Feel the feelings of being so happy to celebrate your loved one. Think of how much they mean to you. Soak in your appreciation for them. Now hold on to that feeling and begin to envision your guests arriving. Picture your space filled with vibrant, perfectly arranged balloons. Experience the mix of awe and admiration as everyone whips out their phones to snap photos of your creation, asking, who did your balloons? And can I get the number of the person who decorated your party? Your loved ones are beaming with pride, and so are you. See their smiles, feel that feeling of accomplishment, savor the moment. Now, let's work backward to understand how you created that moment. First, where are you? Look around and appreciate the space you're in. Now imagine the flow of your event. Where are people gathering, taking photos, and celebrating? And now I want you to think about the focal point of the room. Where do you want to draw attention with your balloons? Is it near the entryway to make a striking first impression? Or enhancing a staircase for an elegant touch? Are your balloons wrapped around the mantle to create warmth and charm? Or simply propped up against the wall? Picture the place that would be a natural conversation starter and make for the most stunning photos. Now that you've envisioned your space, take one final moment to hold onto that feeling of pride and accomplishment. Picture these balloons not just as a fun and silly decoration, but as the very heart of the room, something that sets the tone and enhances the memories being made for you and your loved ones. Open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully this exercise has given you a clear picture of where your balloons might shine best. Now, let's bring it to life. One of my favorite parts of the program are the balloon recipes. A balloon recipe is just like a baking recipe, except instead of a cake, you get a gasp-worthy, camera-ready balloon masterpiece. And let's be real, way fewer dishes to clean. Each recipe is a simple set of instructions for making our custom designs, including a photo of the finished product, the exact number of balloons you'll need to buy in each size and color, instructions for inflating and assembling that specific piece, These easy-to-follow balloon recipes leave no room for guessing and practically guarantee a consistent end product. So what signature piece will you be building for this event? The grand welcome? A full-framed arch that turns any doorway into an entrance worth remembering. The statement stairway? A flowing design that wraps around the top of your staircase like it was made for it, because it was. The signature curve? A half-arch statement piece that doubles as a backdrop and a conversation starter. This is the moment to decide. So are you building the grand welcome, the statement stairway, or the signature curve? Lock it in, then let's move on to step 2. Now, every home or event space has its quirks to take into consideration when it comes to placement. So here are a few common mistakes to avoid. Ignoring the party flow. Be mindful of high traffic areas where people will move through the space. Your balloons should enhance the event without getting in the way. Blocking paths. The base of your arch can easily take up to 4 feet of space on the floor, so avoid placing it in areas that would obstruct doorways or seating. Cramped photo spaces. Leave enough room in front of your setup for photos so your guests aren't falling into your creation. Hello, static cling. They'll thank you. Sharp edges. Keep balloons away from rough surfaces or sharp corners that could pop them. One sneaky culprit is grass, believe it or not. Those tiny blades are way sharper than you might think. Take a moment to decide where your balloons will go. Does it fit without blocking anything important? Will your guests have room to move and take photos? Is it safe from sneaky balloon poppers? Jot down your final decision in the workbook and let's move on to step 3. For most designs, you don't need to do this last step, but if you're working with a staircase or wide entryway, you'll want to measure so that you don't end up short on balloons. Here's what to check. For staircases, measure the total length of the handrail you'd like to cover. For double doors or wide entryways, measure the total width of the opening. Okay, you've picked your balloon recipe, chosen the best spot, and measured your space. All that's left is the balloons, obviously. Let's jump into the next lesson so you can check buy balloons off your to-do list. They're the most common and easily found balloon, meaning you can choose the perfect shades to match your theme. The balloons you buy can make a huge impact on your design